Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the past week's developments in the world of monster taming. Now, this week has been really crazy, especially given the recent Pokemon Presents, which brought forth 2 new main series titles. But other than that, we also got some major updates, including Monster Crown's Content Pack 6, Siralim Ultimate's 0.8.0 update, a ton of new footage from the Skyclimbers developers, and more. So this week definitely has no shortage of hype, I'll say that for sure. So as per the usual, take a seat, relax, and let's dive right in. Alright, so let's kick things off with the elephant in the room, that being the most recent Pokemon Presents, which revealed 2 games. The first being a set of 2 games, so I guess it's technically 3 games, but let's be real, the Generation 4 remakes are basically 1 game split in 2. Anyway, these games are dubbed Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. There have been a lot of debate as to whether or not these games will be one-to-one remakes of the Gen 4 games, or if they'll have their own twist to it. This is because the phrase faithful remake has been used multiple times to describe what kind of remake it is. However, as Misora and a couple other people in the comment sections of my previous videos have pointed out, there are some indications that the game might pull from Platinum, being there is an NPC that's shown in one of the towns that only exists in said game, and Porygon Z's shown in the game as well, but Porygon Z is available in Diamond and Pearl but through the national deck, so that's making people think maybe they'll go with the Platinum regional decks because it's not like them to show off Pokemon that are available post-game in their early game trailers. I personally think that they've been using the word faithful remake just to justify the chibi style, as they likely knew some people wouldn't like it, and saying that the game is faithful is because they're going to be scaled in the same way as the originals, and it's also going to be from a top-down view. I personally am fine with this. I'm just hoping for a game with a good amount of content. Now, the second game revealed is a true deviation from the norm, especially for Pokemon, considering how very safe they like to play things, and that's Pokemon Legends Arceus, an open-world action RPG with turn-based combat. Now, they described it as an action RPG, not me. I'm not sure where the action's going to be other than being able to roll, but it is still turn-based. Anyway, the game is set in Sinnoh, specifically in some sort of previous era before the Sinnoh region was truly established, and it's your job to create the first Pokedex. I did a more in-depth video talking about both titles, so if you're interested, definitely check it out after you're done here. I'm pretty intrigued by both. We got a lot of new Skyclimbers news this week. The first, that the Kickstarter campaign has reached $240,000 USD, with the campaign still having 10 days left. So if you want to grab a plushie or a special controller or a USB stick that's Skyclimbers themed, now's the time. But other than that, we have been given a brand new trailer showcasing the Warg, aka the shape-shifting class, and this video also showcases the town and some more of the world, which is absolutely beautiful. On top of this, the YouTube channel just released a video showcasing the base building and survival gameplay, this time featuring the Hunter class specifically. The game just looks so good, especially for a pre-alpha. Now, the game has also been confirmed to be coming to Google Stadia, which is on top of every other platform, including consoles, PC, and mobile. So if you're someone who has Stadia and you're looking for something to pick up, this might just be your jam. Now, really exciting Monster Crown news is that Content Pack 6 is officially live on Steam and features an expansion to the current story, casino games, a variety of new monsters, isotope therapy, and more. Now, I really do want to go more in depth onto what exactly is available, but I am going to stream the game this week, so we're going to have to check that out together later this week. Trust me, I'm definitely looking forward to more Monster Crown content. Speaking of updates to games we are most definitely going to be streaming soon, Siralim Ultimate has just updated to version 0.8.0 of its beta, and this update includes some features that we had discussed in either last week's Monster Tamer news or the one before, basically when Zach uploaded his last podcast. But anyway, the features in questions are the Infinite Wild and Master Arenas, various specializations including the Rune Knight, Purgatorian, Fanatic, Grove Tender, and Spellweaver. He's added more Nether Realms, various costumes, creatures, and backer content. The full list of patch notes can be found on the Siralim Ultimate Steam page. Now, I mean, the true focus of this update is this one special cosmetic item that I couldn't help but have added to the game through my mystical backing ways. This is the Gym Leader Ed outfit. I'm totally excited to use it in game. Chainmonsters, a monster taming MMO with blockchain integration, recently had its monthly update on Kickstarter, which discusses the timeline for the upcoming alpha. Early March will include the launch of the account system for your game account, sort of similar to what Kindred Fates was doing. Then during the rest of the month, we'll see the opening of the marketplace functionalities, and you'll be able to see all your rewards on the account that you had made. The actual alpha itself is is now set to release in April, so when it does drop, we'll definitely be checking it out. As for the rest of the update, we also get a concept art for the islands of Ancora, and confirmation that the base stats in the game will be pretty standard, which include HP, attack, defense, elemental attack, elemental defense, speed, and SP, which is basically just stamina. Each stat is also going to have its IVs, so IVs are confirmed for the game. The game will also feature various traits which function like abilities in Pokemon, and 9 elemental elements including Pyro, Hydro, Nature, Electro, Air, Cryo, Geo, and Crystal. Since the games are set in 2v2 combat, you can also chain various attacks together for additional effects. Next, we have some Voidling Wrangler news, aka the game I spoke about last week, which had the survey, and it was that monster taming sci-fi game if you don't remember. Anyway, the team has teased the first creature, whom is a fierce predator whose bite is sure to leave a mark. Now, really cool other than that is that the developers are one of 5 finalists for Catapult 2021, which is essentially a startup accelerator in the video game field held in Quebec City. The winning team earns $50,000 towards the development of their project, plus various support structures and partners, which basically give the prize a value of $135K. Winning this for them is huge, as it could allow them to hire even more key external partners. Now, that said, this team is already comprised of people who've worked on Borderlands, Stranger Things, and more, so the game's gonna end up blowing you all out of the water when you do see it for the first time. This is only going to make it better. Okay, so as per the usual, we have quite a few quick updates to go over, so let's initiate rapid fire news. The Kindred Fates Awakening tournament begun yesterday, and the most recent newsletter revealed a few new abilities, including Rage, which is a charging melee attack, and Stunner Flies, which is a minion-based stunning attack. Various adjustments were also made in balancing each kinfolk. Expect a video going over the most recent newsletter on Tuesday. The Ova Magica Kickstarter has ended, and we did end up grabbing all the stretch goals, including Fusion, like I so humbly predicted. The game ended up raising 258,000 euros, which is absolutely amazing. The Anatons Discord revealed a 3D model for Furzy, a base electric type. The Cassette Beasts Twitter showcased a very short yet telling clip of character customization, which will include a plethora of options from changing your hair accessory, face, eyes, clothes, skin color, etc. Piggybacking off of what we spoke about last week, Adore has updated to include permanent progression, which means you don't have to spend essence for slots anymore, and you can save your creatures even if they're at critical health. Like the Monster Crown update, we're going to be streaming this one as well, so stay tuned. We got a new screenshot for Mithrin, which is a sneak peek of an upcoming trailer. I also have another sneak peek to show you guys tomorrow morning before the trailer actually drops in our This Month in Monster Taming video, so stay tuned. Stratton Studios posted 2 new screenshots for their upcoming Halloween-themed monster taming game. Very creepy, but also very intriguing. We get to see a brand new bull line for Necromancer's Gift, which looks thick as hell. Here we see the summary screen for Captured Mython and Mython Island's Adventure Mode. The Disc Creature Twitter showcased this slab block. Get it? Because it's a slab. The Drugimon dev showcased the first look at the store's UI. Hopefully they're only selling legal products there. Monster Tribe showcased the fact that the game will be getting a day-night cycle. Ooblets teased some sort of mini-game that's in the works. We have confirmation that Xenoscape will be getting a mobile demo, so that'll be very interesting. Geneforge 1 Mutagen is now out on Steam. The Amber Roots dev showcased a work-in-progress summary screen for the monsters. The Eternal Exodus Twitter page showcased 4 short clips, the first being the save system, the second being a particle effect for attacks, the third being more of the sewers and a chest within them, and the fourth being an example of an attack called Merciful Swipe, which is basically the game's equivalent to False Swipe. We got a couple new Zokais, the first being Koal Luna, who changes its appearance based on the phase of the moon, and the second being this dragon Zokai named Wooddrake. Solid pixel art design if you ask me. The developers of Witchery Academy, a magic-themed day-to-day sim with essentially spell taming, released their first devlog, which talks about the spirit companion who basically acts like a pet, and spell farming, as you can see here. It lets you use your spell monsters to do your bidding. And finally, last but not least, we have a short clip from Monster Fighter showcasing how items are bought and used within the game. So there you have it, guys, another crazy week in the world of monster taming, and I've got to say, I am pretty interested in the new Pokemon developments, but I'm also super hyped for Voidling Wrangler, and to play the new updates for Siralim, Monster Crown, and Adore. As usual, let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments, and stay tuned for tomorrow, where we'll be going over what March will have to offer in terms of monster taming content. So make sure to subscribe so you get notified when all these types of videos come out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.